All right, what are reasonable expectations for Deshaun Watson? And maybe even more importantly, what do we need from Deshaun Watson this year if we're going to get where we want to go, which is deep in the AFC playoffs?
You know, I'm telling you like this. I put numbers on it. Some things that I think what we've just been browbeat so much that we're almost, as fans and as the media, we're holding our breath. We're not even supposed to think Deshaun Watson is going to be good anymore. But I just challenge people to go back and take a look at the situation. I talked to Bucky Brooks the other day, and Bucky Brooks at the NFL Network said, hey, listen, G. Bush, at one point in time, you look at Deshaun Watson, he was mentioned in the same capacity as Patrick Mahomes. Now, obviously, Patrick Mahomes has put some distance between him and everybody else on the planet Earth. But at the end of the day, if you can get that type of production, if you can get that type of a game from a guy like Deshaun Watson, I'm looking at, I'm putting numbers on it. I need to see 46, 47, 4,800. People say, oh my gosh, G. Bush, that's just so many numbers. We can't do that with Deshaun Watson. Why can't we? He was doing that with a worse offensive line. He was doing that with a less weapons at receiver and tight end. And he was doing that without one of the best running backs in the game. When you're telling me you got Amari Cooper, you got Elijah Moore, you got the best running back in the league in Nick Chubb, a very good offensive line, a vertical threat in the tight end, and David Njoku, and you got all of these weapons, not to mention your defense is going to be much improved giving the ball back to this offense. I need to see 45, 46, 4,700 yards, and I would like to see upwards of 38, 39, 40 touchdowns. People say that's 2 touchdowns a game. Well, look, hey, we say 250 all the time. Well, listen, I 250 million, I need to be getting 2 touchdowns from a guy like that. And I think it's healthy to start putting those expectations on Deshaun Watson because he is a superstar. We don't need Baker Mayfield 3,700 yards. That's pedestrian. If we want to get where we want to go, especially with Lamar Jackson and all of these other quarterbacks in the league, and not to mention Joe Burrow, and we start off with 3 games in the division, under no circumstances do we need to be thinking about 3,500 and managing expectations. We need to be ready to go today. And I think what you've seen in the offseason is a Deshaun Watson that is starting to feel more and more like his old self, which is dangerous for everybody else.
Yeah, what I want to see is I want to see the guy that you feel comfortable with. Fourth quarter, couple minutes in the game, I feel comfortable my guy's going to drive the ball down the field and beat you. That's what I want to see from Deshaun Watson above everything else, and I think he can deliver that. Patrick Mahomes, if you're playing the Chiefs and Patrick Mahomes has the ball in the fourth quarter, you're like, man, don't give him the ball.
Scared.
That you want opponents to feel that way about Deshaun Watson.